Good morning, folks. It is raining like cats and dogs here in California. Um, I'd like to say thank you to my son out there, Mr. Hitchcock. Came through, got the video player. You're on page two. The first one on page two got the little thing scrolling underneath you about the wisdom you speak. Alright, that's how we do it on TheRealAix's.com. No bull, okay? So, I appreciate all my people out there, and this is your Merry Christmas video. Thanks for reminding me that I gotta do it before Christmas. And I'm gonna get out there in my office in about 10 minutes and see I'm in the bedroom. Got Krasolinsky back here. You know, I'm gonna take my ass out there into the office and start uploading your videos. Um, the real AIX live, no, the real AIX live is already out on the internet. It's just not on YouTube. And it's the first video that I thought I could do for YouTube after I got relaxed. So I had my buddy come over and we pretty much hooked up the music equipment in the garage, not the garage, but the backyard, and threw you guys a concert. I called it the Heineken Tour because we had a case of Heineken, and maybe I'll put that video up. But other than that, I do appreciate all that you've done for me out there. And I told you I'd fix this mustache in a few hours. I won't fix it. Um, I thank you. I thank all of you. And I'm going to hook up with you, Sean, and you know, and teach you how to do this so you know. And I got to get a hold of Blood Boxing and, all those folks. Other than that, man, I'd like to thank everybody out there for the opportunity it gave me. Watching my videos, watching me flip out. But like the man said, I didn't come back with a suit on and change my language and speak with a British accent or anything like that. I didn't do any of those things. And I stayed the same. I could have came and I could have spoke with my Hispanic accent. And when I do it, people say I'm too dark and I look like I'm from Cuba. But hey, that's okay. Cubans have found me. I found Cubans and Spanish. Everyone who does the thing the way they do. Um, well, white friends out there, some of you guys have been kind of hard on everybody other than yourselves. I mean, a friend of mine came by the other day, and once again, all of our problems, all the money the United States of America is spitting out, and all of our financial woes directly linked to illegal immigration and blah, blah, blah. Okay, you know what? I'm not hating no illegals. You gotta hate on the people who hire them. Now you have to understand that in America there are Hispanic people. Like I had to argue with this dude yesterday. I've known Mexican families who've been in this country over 50 years. Are they illegal? Are they wetbacks or what? I mean, they've been in this country over 50 years and they own restaurants and everything. When you look at someone illegal, don't consider these people illegal. I mean, it's kind of hard to split the baby, so to speak. If you don't know what a group of people look like, how can you call a whole entire group of people illegal? So, and once again, I gotta point out, these people are crying in the street, and dude, there's more white people than black people, more white people than Mexicans. Stop bitching to me about how bad black people and Mexicans are sucking up the resources. If white people can't get out there and get the resources, then whose fault is it? If people's pride keeps them from getting some help, whose fault is it? But like I also said, the problems that are going wrong with this country can all be fixed if the biggest group and the most empowered stand up. Blacks have did it. The Mexicans are marching in the street. The only group of people who haven't stood up for themselves are the group of white people. And once again, I want to point this out again to my other white friend who I was talking to yesterday, that these groups of white people are not like the other groups of white people. This group of white people might not like blacks or Mexicans. And that's the group with the most white people in it, most likely. Those people who see other people in their struggle succeed. But there's the big bump in the road because not all black people succeed, not all Mexicans succeed, not all people who come here from other countries succeed and surpass whites and blacks and whatever. We all have a place on this planet. Now, if we all can't live here in the United States of America and be respectful to each other, then maybe some people need to leave. Maybe those people who need to leave aren't the ones necessarily that you may think need to believe. So you have to also look at the big picture and say to yourself this. Do I care about myself enough to let somebody else walk down the street without fucking with them? Yeah. Do I give a damn about myself enough not to start drama in the streets because of something I may deem not right? Yeah. So I made a comment about some gangbangers, you know, Hispanic gangbangers. I even said it in the video, some Hispanic gangbangers from the community having a fight somewhere in public. Somebody messages me back saying that I should shut up because I wasn't even there and that they knew someone that was there and he's not talking about it, so I should shut up. This shit happened over a year ago. I should shut up because you're in fear. I don't give a fuck if the gangs are black, if the gangs are white, if the gangs are Asian. Never scratch your butt. On film. I don't care what color the gangs are. If I am doing something in public and a bunch of fools break out and fighting, that's stupid. I don't care what gang you are. If you see somebody that you don't like and you're in public, you won't just turn everything into a gang scene? No. And not all bangers bang like that. So for that guy to jump down my throat and tick me off and call me all kind of N-words and everything, we live in the same county. Alright? We probably know some of the same people. But the difference between me and the difference between you is just by saying some gangbangers are banging, I'm not scared. I don't give a damn about none of the three gangs around here. I don't care. Half of them come here and kick it with me anyway. So you look at the big picture before you spout your lips off and talking about you need to shut up about the gangs. My neighbor, he used to live down in Los Angeles. He ain't banged since he was 15. He's been across the street from me over 10 years. His house has been shot up 3 times, and he don't bang. So perception of what you used to do and what you do and da 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 da, it's all lame. This man go to work every day, and he's got a family. There's nobody standing in front of his house. There's nobody working on no cars in his driveway. There's no stereotypical shit jumping off at all in this Mexican man's family. He don't bang no more. So people drive by and want to mess with his house. They haven't done it in like 3 years. But every so often, hey, here's Flacco's house. They want to try to shoot up Flacco. And it's not right, man. It's not cool. You know, it's stupid. And the same thing with a lot of the quote unquote things that us black people do. It's just childish. We live in a reality. We call it life. It's not a reality called high school or junior high or grade school. All those are forms of life. When you get a certain age, you don't do the grade school stuff no more. So threatening people not to speak on something that happened last year is kind of lame. Especially when you got one video of some fat ass dude getting out of jail and he sounds stupid too. So I'm looking at all these videos. I normally look at the people's videos when they say something negative to me. And it makes me think, because why should I deal with anybody's negativity? So starting from this day forth, there's no such thing as beef. I know we cut it off and we kill it. I cannot stop people from saying ignorant things. I do have the power for letting their words not be seen. When white people say negative things about black people, I tend to let those words sit there so you can see the level of ignorance in the white person or the other black person saying the bad things or whoever says anything negative. I won't let people foul words disappear. You need to see how people think. You need to see what drives some people, and you need to figure out why. And it's all in their writing. It's how they speak. It's how their mannerisms is in their writing. So if I'm all kind of black this and black that because I said something about a gang, if I'm all kind of N words and stupid N words and dumb fat black N words and all that because I am brown skinned, then I'll have to just be those things. And the ignorance in which you want to prove in my words, always showing your words at the bottom of my screen. So go ahead and do your worst. Call me all the names you want to call me. Because in the end, it makes your people look bad and not just you. In the same way you can stereotype one black man with another black man and one white man with another white man, the same is done with your words. So if you want some respect for your people, then understand you need to type some respect on the page. If you can't type no respect on the page, then it just shows exactly how much respect your people have for other people. Because if you represent all your people, just like I allegedly represent every black person on the planet Earth, then you represent every person in your race, and how dumb you look and how dumb you sound is exactly how your people are. Because that's the stigma, or that's if that's the label you're gonna put on me, then it also fits on you. So if I'm a dumb nigger, then you're a dumb whatever the hell you are, because you're dumber than me. Because you can't put a camera in front of your face and say what you say. You can only type what you think you need to say to make yourself feel better. You can't make me feel bad no more. I got the world in my hands. Didn't you hear that song? They wrote that about me. Alright? I got the whole wide world in my hands. So, you can push me down, I'll get back there. I can fall down and get back there. But you can't keep me down. Your words can no longer hurt me. And I'm going to be me. For the people out there who watch me, for the people out there who need me to do what I do. And it's hard to stay positive, Mr. Hitchcock. No matter how many crazy, wild, and wacky videos I've done, it is hard to stay positive in a world so negative. Even in a negative video, I pull out a positive meaning. I'm at war, and every individual American's at war. We're at war with our wallets. Look at it. There's paper in there, all right. Credit cards, receipts. You need a cab driver. There's the man. Um, you know, we all struggle. But my struggle is mine. Your struggle is yours. If they're the same, we can get together and fight them together. But if they're not the same, I can't fight for your fight if it's going to hurt me. You can't fight for your fight if it's going to hurt somebody you care about. So you need to do what you're going to do to better everybody around you. We need the Michael Jordans of the world to better other people. Okay? I can do a million things by myself, but if there's a million people like me doing a million little things, then it looks different. You can say a million things, it just looks like they're doing something different. Like I said with my music, you don't always have to have a 4 count and a breakdown. You don't always have to, have it structured like everyone else's. Be yourself, be respectful to other people, and help other people find respect for themselves if you can. And for all those we lost this year, from the Gary Colemans to, Mama Idas and Aunt Bertha's, all those people be itching, boy. Okay, people out there, my skin be itchy. I can get in the bathtub and soak and get out and dry off and it itchy. And my face break out in pimples sometimes. I hate it, like squeeze, oily skin. See, y'all got to get me ready for the Oscars, you know what I mean?